Let's go, baby.
Ready? Sam, what's up? Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
I got you. I got you.
You're all mine. You're all mine.
Way to go, guys. Night, sweetheart.
Check it.
Ready. Mike 57. Coming to you. Coming to you. Defense. All hands. Let's get it.
Set, ready. HG Gator. 7.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah.
Come on.
47, Mike. 47. Mike, 47.
Got you, boy. I got you, boy.
All day.
Let's go. 60 out on. Mike 54.
Record.
54. Check. 54. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Not today. Not ever.
Go. Set. 60 yards.
4. Let's go, D. Let's go. Right
Go.
there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Here we go. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Set. Hey. 1590. 54. All day. Hey. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check Mike 47.
Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Yeah,
baby. It's a long day for you.
Ready? Get the plan.
It's the Mike.
Orbit.
It's the Mike.
Here we go.
47's a Mike. 47's a Mike.
Hey, check.
47. 47. Check. 47. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Nowhere. On set. Mike's 47. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
We're ready. 47, Mike. Mike 47. Time to go. Night.
Let's go. Full set. Henry. Check Mike 47.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Check. Lucky. And set.
47's the Mike.
Hey, we gotta get this stop here, D. Wait. Pittsburgh.
Watch the
the pass. 47 is the move. 47. Check, 47.
Let's go. We play to win. Let's go.
Set. Now the wolf.
Mike's 5-4.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Check safety.
On the double.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
You better bring it. Right now, you better bring it.
Here we go. Go to base.
54. Mike, 54.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
You ready? Let's go, baby. They can't hold me, coach.
Bring it up.
Lost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Lance, a handoff here to Mostert. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible. So I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. they also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. On play action, Lance. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Lance. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Lance finding Ayuk there for a Niner first.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Here's Mostert. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them.
Touchdown! It's complete. George Kittle, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Well, defense are going to have to start doing something different because this guy's absolutely carving them up, especially down here in the red zone. He's been one of the top receiving tight ends here in the first half of the season.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. And what a return. He's all the way down to the 30.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
On first down, it's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Throwing on third down, Fields. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Fields throwing again. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Williams. And the Bears are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Williams.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Fields on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Justin Fields keeping it himself from a yard out, and the Bears will extend their lead. So it was 2nd and goal, still had a couple of downs to work with. They tried to sneak, and they got in.
I like the idea that they did it early in the down and distance count. 2nd down as opposed to waiting later on. I think it fooled them a little bit, but how about the push they got up front to get the quarterback through?
Big push and a touchdown to boot. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A give. This is Montgomery. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Trey Greenlaw in there on the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action, Fields. This one swung out to Williams. Look at the spin. Touchdown Bears! Damian Williams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway as they'll take over with just under a minute left to play until the break. Oh, what a catch by Samuel. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Here's Lance to throw it. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. A gain of 6 there on first.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Lance again. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That goes for a gain of 31.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Throwing now is Lance. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Working from the gun. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Oh, a good return up past the 30. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Now a throw here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And some room to roam now. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Faking the give to Mostert. Now Lance. That's into the hands of Dwelly. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Yeah, they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
On second down, Mostert. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Play action. Now it's Lance. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. To throw, it's Lance. Completes it to Samuel. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Now a play fake. Lance. Oh, what a catch by Ayuk. And down inside the 15 he goes. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. He was looking for Raheem Mostert there. And that'll bring up second down. Lance going to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Lance looks to throw again. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's James. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Trying to defend the out route there. Got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul. On
1st and 10, it's Mostert. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he will find his man, Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Throwing on first down is Lance. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
After the sack on first down, Lance. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. The tackle by Eric Armstead. Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Fields. And Graham on the ground. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And he finds his tight end, Graham. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 36, Fields. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Fields throwing again. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Fields. This one swung out to Williams. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it. But it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They snap it to Fields. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
On 2nd and 12, Fields. And Graham's got it, complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
The connection made. It's Graham. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw is Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
On play action, Lance. And incomplete on the deep ball. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
There's a reason the number 4 was flashing through my mind when he let that one go. 3 touchdowns already in his back pocket. The deep ball's been a great weapon for him in this one. Unfortunately, empty on that attempt.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Lance. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
On first down, Lance. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Lance looking to throw it. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with a minute 56 to go. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. A shotgun snap, Fields. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Akeem Hicks in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
He's back to throw. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's got Ayuk once again. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
He'll look to throw. And as he throws and the ball is out, it's a live football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Back to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A good pickup there, 26 yards. False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. They'll look to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. 3rd down here. One final try now for Lance. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He shakes him off. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for Chicago, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals.